Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bereghost here, and welcome back to another Friday Q&A with Bereghost. Today is Friday, June 12th. I do apologize for this one being a little bit later in the day. It is currently 12:30 p.m. my time. By the time you guys are watching this, it's going to be roughly around 3 p.m. my time, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, and probably in the middle of the night for all of you guys in the UK, all that other fun stuff. So, thank you guys again for joining me for another Friday Q&A with Bear. These are getting more and more interesting as the time goes on. This is our third or fourth Q&A session. I'm having a blast with it. I hope you guys are too. So sit down, get some popcorn, get something to drink, cook a steak, go take a shower, whatever it is you guys want to do. But let's sit back, relax, and let's do some questions. Let's jump right into it. Okay, first question. Logan O'Connell asks, high five from Colorado. That was a good one from Colorado. Do you think you'd ever play Subnautica? It is a really insanely awesome game that has some really cool stuff in it, and I think you should try it out, man. It's funny you mentioned Subnautica. I've seen it on Steam. I've seen a couple of people play it, and it does look very interesting. And I tell you what, I think once I wrap up one of my current games, I think I'm almost, or at least halfway, or getting close to completing Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. If I can complete that, I'll take a look at some Subnautica just for you, man. Another high five back at you. Caleb Akers asks, do you ever get mad when Tyler calls you a peasant? No. Who told you? No, it does. It's funny because now he calls me a pleb. I guess that's the new internet word, is a pleb or something along those lines. But he calls me every internet word, and no, it doesn't bother me because I know he's just joking, and he knows that I would give him the forearm bash if he ever meant it. Next question, Epic Face. I'm sorry, XX Epic Face XX asks, hi Bereghost, I have one question. What would you do if you can go time traveling? Please answer this question. P.S. I really love your family. You've changed my life from bored to happiness. Thank you. Aw, that's awesome. Sorry your life was... I don't think your life was that boring before, but I'm glad I was able to take part and to make your life just that much more happier. What would I do? What would you do if you can go time traveling? Time traveling, I probably would not want to go into the future. Because I'm one of those people where I just want to I don't want to know what happens to me if I like die in a tragic car accident or I become bankrupt and living on the street. I just would rather just kind of go with the flow. I think I would want to go back in time as a time traveler and go back to like the dinosaur, age, or the 50s, during the mafia, and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of cool to go back in time, but future, not for me. Next question, Roblox Gamer 2015 asks, here, will you ever play Happy Wheels with Tyler, Brianna, or your wife? Hashtag AskBear, hashtag Blockhead for life. Me and my daughter played Happy Wheels a long time ago, but if that's something that a lot of people are really enjoying, I think it's a fun browser game. If a lot of people are wanting me to play some Happy Wheels, then absolutely, I will be more than happy to play. I actually started playing that Agario, whatever you want to call it. That's a browser game. I'm having a lot of fun with that. So Happy Wheels is definitely something I can look into if enough people are wanting it. Thank you for the question, by the way. Next question, Alex Lesk. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Can you make more Sumo Tori? I always watch your vids after school and it makes me happy. Sumo Tori, wow. It's definitely one of those games I have not thought about in a long time. Sumo Tori. I'll have to talk to my daughter. She absolutely adored Sumo Tori. She loved that game. So, I will ask Snapple and see if she's up to play some more Sumo Tori. Rose Heng asks, what is your favorite game you play with the FGN crew? Thanks for answering. Honestly, the favorite game I've ever played was Left 4 Dead 2. I am like on the edge of my seat, and I mean the edge of my seat, waiting for Left 4 Dead 3 if and when it ever comes out. It was such a popular series. We had so much fun. The 4-player interaction. I absolutely loved Left 4 Dead 2. So by far the most fun game that we've ever played together. Next question comes from an Ivan Samaniego. Why did Tyler change his name to Valadin and then to Holy Water? The whole holy water thing, I honestly don't know. He's never told me. It's like him and his friends, you know, like were changing their names one night to play like CSGO or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, he's just never changed it. It's funny you mention that because every family video, I'm always like, Tyler, change your name back. Because people are always going to be like, why is he named Holy Water? And, well, prime example, your question, people want to know why. And I honestly don't have another reason other than just him and his friends were goofing around with it. Next question, by the way, Santiago Trujillo. What happened to the Wizard 101 series? Are you going to get membership and go farther? I think we just uploaded a Wizard 101 series yesterday, so it didn't go anywhere. Are we going to get membership? We actually just got into the new premium zone. I shouldn't have said that. That's not until next episode, which hasn't released yet, so I just... Spoilers! Shh! Spoilers! Yeah, Wizard 101 was kind enough to hook the family up with some crowns, so we were able to get into the next zone. So unfortunately, I've just ruined it for those of you who haven't watched the next episode yet, because it's not released. But there you go, man. Wizard 101 has not gone anywhere. Gamer for Life, awesome name by the way, asks, will you ever do a face cam with Blockhead? She's been on several face cams. When I used to do a lot of live streams, she was on there. Whenever I get the office situated and whatnot, that'll be something I can look into for you. Maybe. EM Gaming asks, Bereghost, I'm really ill right now and I have tonsillitis and nearly have a broken rib and finger. Here's my question. Can you play Mad Paintball on Roblox? Holy crap, dude, you have tonsillitis and nearly having a broken rib and finger? Are you like a cage fighter or something? Do you like, you know, that's like pretty crazy, dude, that you have like nearly a broken rib and a broken finger, or are you just like a crazy dirt bike rider and you like did an insane triple backflip, you know, knack or something? But anyway, your question is can you play some Mad Paintball on Roblox? We've actually played it, but we might revisit it again. We like to revisit a couple of games on Roblox from time to time, absolutely. Next question, Cali Games asks, Bereghost, when you say in one of your videos Snapple or Valodin are grounded, do they ever get grounded outside a game? Like at a normal day at home, because it's not normal for someone to not get grounded unless you are goody two-shoes. Yes, absolutely, they get grounded. Like, for example, if Snapple doesn't do her chores, you know, and we tell her, hey, before you go out with your friends, you've got to do this, and this, and she doesn't do it, she gets grounded. My son, his biggest thing is like schoolwork. You know, if he doesn't do all of his schoolwork, he doesn't come and get his homework done, or if he doesn't do any makeup assignments, he gets grounded from the computer. Obviously, it's hard to ground your kids from the computer when, you know, this is what we do for a full-time job, is to record. So on situations like that, we'll let them record, and then we pull the power plugs right back out again. Literally. Next question. Angie Rockenstein Girl 13 Regalado asks, Hi Bear, I'm Angie. Hello Angie. I just want to say that you are the best person ever. The second I wake up, I check if you have uploaded any videos, and when I see that you did, my heart starts pumping. I love you and your family. Oh, that's awesome. I don't even care if it's only a 5 to 10 minute video. I just get happy with all the amazing content that you provide us with. Thank you, by the way. That was very touching so far. There's still more of it, but that was very, 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 very sweet, Angie. I love that so far. Anyway, the question is that do you and your family love or like to even dislike any restaurants? What's your favorite restaurant? Please, I would love for you to answer these questions. By the way, I subscribed on 7 channels. Angie, you are a true fan. A true fan. You are simply amazing. So let's see. The question is that do you and your family love or like or even dislike any restaurants? My wife, Pixie, she doesn't like Panda Express. I'm not a big fan of like some of the fast food restaurants. Is there a restaurant that we really do like? Yes, there's a couple of restaurants in the main part of Utah, Salt Lake City, that we go to. Really, really good restaurants down there. The fondue place that we did on our Instagram was really, really good. But you know, like your typical Olive Gardens and your steakhouse, stuff like that. We enjoy doing. We usually do fancy. We don't go out to eat to like fancy restaurants very often, but when we do, it's a family thing. We do what's called a we like celebrate. So like if I hit like a big milestone, like when I hit 250,000 subscribers, I took the whole family out to like a fancy steakhouse. We're coming up on 500,000, 500,000 subscribers, so I'll take the family out again to somewhere really nice. I usually take the family out as celebration for our milestone on our channel. So thank you so much for the amazing comment. Hope that answered your question. Rapid Gaming, can you do a Q&A with the family? Sure, absolutely. It's just a matter of getting them all together, but absolutely, I should be able to drop the camera back and line the family up, and then each one of us takes a turn answering a question. So yeah, absolutely. Hogwarts or Pokemon? I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so Pokemon all the way. I know people are going to burn me at the stake for that, but I'm just not a big Harry Potter fan, so Pokemon all the way. Logan Smith asks, Beer, can you play more depth, please? Oh, and your family are super awesome. I think half the time people do it from their phone and it auto-corrects to Beer instead of Bear. I get Beer like all the time. More depth, absolutely. We have a lot of fun with depth. It actually just got another patch, so it's funny you mention that. I think we'll be using that as a filler game here, probably the next recording session next week. Megan Lubin asks, if you read this, you are the best. Thank you. And my question is, I had my summer yesterday, now I get to watch you, but when are you going to do a 1 hour long video with the FGN crew? I don't know, because we generally like to keep the videos right around that 10 to 15 minute mark, because the way the analytics work and the viewer retention for a lot of people, believe it or not, if you're looking at a graph like this is, think of my two hands as a 10-minute video. Right around that 5 to 6 minute mark, it goes poof. And that's just how a lot of people's videos are. People start to lose interest. They get halfway through the video and maybe they have to go take trash out, or maybe they just gotta use a bet, whatever it is, and they click off. It's right around that 6 to 10 minute mark is where the viewer retention starts to drop. So that's why we try and keep our videos right around that 10 to 15 minute mark. Sydney Kane asks, hey Bear, I'm a big fan. I was wondering, when you and the family are playing games, Brianna or Tyler will sometimes say, shut up, or you suck, to you, or hashtag unicorn blockhead. Do they ever get in trouble for it off camera? No, because it's all just in fun and games. Anytime we're talking, they're like, shut up. It's just, we tell each other that like all the time in fun and jokes. They're never saying it in a disrespectful manner. And as far as them saying like you suck, it's all just because we're usually playing like competition style games or very competitive stuff. So they'll say stuff like that. And trust me, by all means, it's all in fun and games. They never really truly mean it. And no, they don't get in trouble. Neymar Jr. asks, what is your favorite soccer team? AC Milan, all the way. Why? It's an Italian team. I love their players. I love their colors. I know that sounds stupid, but when I first started getting into soccer, I chose AC Milan, and I've been with them ever since. I love the team. It's funny that you have Neymar Jr. as your name, by the way. Next question. Kilia Brilliant asks, okay, first off, I want to say you and your family are amazing, and U0001F49C love your videos. Is that like some sort of program code? My question is, are you ready for it? Wait for it. Wait for it. Pancakes or waffles? Ooh. Probably the hardest question I've had so far. Pancakes or waffles? I love both. Oh. Waffles. Gotta go with the waffles. Putting the syrup on a pancake and it just rolls off the side waffles, it holds it on those delicious little pockets of waffleness. Waffles all the way. Ben Cornejo asks, do you like Hot Pockets? I do, but I don't eat them like ever. I like the barbecue Hot Pockets. I used to eat a lot of them, but I don't eat them anymore. Yeah. I think my son eats them occasionally, but yeah, barbecue Hot Pockets if I ever have one ever again. The Haters asks, when you went to Disneyland, what was your most favorite ride? Good question. I really liked the Cars ride. That's the one. The brand new Cars, the Cars movie ride where you actually race around in the two cars against like the other people. By far the coolest ride. I actually have the video on my channel. We were recording that, so if you guys haven't seen that, you can search my channel for Disneyland vlog, the Cars ride, and you guys will see that we recorded it. Absolutely love that video, or love that ride. It's amazing. Amazing. Unknown Object asks, Bear, you are my favorite YouTuber. Never stop being yourself. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. My question is, what was your favorite book? And on Roblox, can you play Intensity? I will look into Intensity. And what was my favorite book? Probably growing up, The Indian in a Cupboard. Indian in a Cupboard was an amazing book. I really like that. If you guys haven't read or even seen the movie, it's about the little toy Indian guy that comes to life when the kid puts him in the cupboard and he opens it up and all of a sudden they all come to life. Really, really cool book. Shauna Deity, if I said that right, sorry, asks, Bear, do you drink? Have you ever gotten drunk? Love you, keep up the good work. By the way, I made 5 of my friends subscribe to you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Do I drink? Very, very rarely. If I do, it's maybe we're at like Olive Garden, we'll have like a glass of wine or something like that, or maybe, you know, but we don't keep alcohol in the home. We're not really like heavy drinkers. And have I ever gotten drunk? Yes, I have. I don't get drunk because it's just, I'm one of those guys that has a very weak stomach. So after I drink, I get really sick afterwards. I don't really like it too much, but so yeah, it's not really my thing. Keep up the good work, and you made 5 of your friends subscribe. Hopefully you didn't have to make them or twist their arm or like punch them or something. Hopefully they subscribed willingly. Last question by an old friend. I see Mr. Deoxidizer himself. When you first started recording, or even still to this day, have you ever felt that your voice was not good enough for commentating, and or do you think that your voice after hearing it in the recording was bad or you didn't like it? Yes. Because I watch a few other YouTubers out there, and I don't know if it's maybe their microphones or all their enhancing software, but there's other YouTubers that I listen to and I'm like, wow, that dude has an amazing voice. Like, it sounds super, super good. And there's times where I re-listen to my own videos and I'll watch them and then I go, gosh, I sound like crap that video, you know, or it's always been a battle. It really has. And it's kind of funny because this was the latest mic that I've had, which was this one here. It's the it's the Electro Voice RE320. This one is a very high-end microphone, and by all means, this one's the one that I've stuck with the longest, and I love it. I've had Audio-Technicas, I've had headset microphones, you name it, I've had it all, and that one by far sounds the most professional. It's actually used in a lot of radio and DJ places. A good friend of mine, Justin, you guys probably know him now as Hawaiian Blanca. He's got a new YouTube channel. He's the one that recommended that. Whatever that guy said to buy, I bought it. Like, that guy knows his stuff when it comes to audio. If he told me to buy this headphone amplifier, this mixing board, this preamp, this microphone, these 5 wires and cables, I bought it, no questions asked. And he's done nothing but steer me in the right direction. So hopefully that answers your question there, Deoxidizer. Good to see you, man, by the way. It's been a while. But yeah, that wraps up and concludes our next Friday Q&A with Bear. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And one of the questions I did see that I didn't answer is somebody had asked, Bear, where do we ask questions for the next Q&A? In the comments down below. That's the best place. I see a lot of people put them on Twitter, but it's hard to filter through the Twitter since I get so many people that like and favorite things and it just kicks questions out of the way. The best place, if you guys want a question asked, is in the comments down below. We take all the questions through the week and we compile it into the next Friday's Q&A, which will be on Friday, June 19th. So thank you again, everybody, for all of your love. Thank you again for all of your support. Absolutely love this series. Hope you guys are still enjoying it. If you guys have a question or a comment that you want me to read, leave it down below, and I'll get to as many as I can. We'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great day, everybody.